Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chloe Curiosity.
And welcome to another Mangled morning.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, the mask presenting edition.
Yes.
We're feeling a fantasy.
The masks are
This
out.
definitely makes more sense with our Patreon video than it does with this video. I guess if we had to do that trade challenge, our Drag Race, we look like two bad representations of that. Like you'd come in rhinestones to make a grinder profile or something.
I'll draw on a beard.
We're looking at queens who competed multiple times, so they came back for All Stars, competed again, still didn't win a challenge. What was holding them back? Why they didn't win? Is there one they should have won? That maybe they were treated unfairly? Sometimes that happens. So we'll talk about like what's the reason behind it? What was holding them back from getting that win?
It was the wig.
For all of them. Just change the wig. But before we get into that, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube, plus you're helping support the channel. Now, you can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo, CashApp, or the YouTube thanks, which we'd normally go at the end of the video, but we're actually out of them. So make sure you send them to us so we have some for next week. You ready to get started, gal?
Yes.
Or, I guess I shouldn't say gal. Fella?
I'm gonna get my lasso out and lasso us on to the thingy.
Let's
thingamabob there.
Let's wrangle up some queens. Let's start off with, to kind of like get it out the way, because they're going to pop up a few times. There are 3 queens that have competed 3 times in the history of Drag Race and never won a challenge. Only 3. Pandora Boxx is the OG to never win. Done it 3 times.
Aww.
Cheryl Hole has also done it, but twice on Versus the World now. That's a new
Cheryl.
record. Also different, because 2 of them are on a regular season. Miss Cuckoo, Cynthia Fontaine.
Oh, Cynthia.
So she's the only one that's only done 1 All-Star season.
They're all like fan favorites, I feel.
Very lovable characters.
Yeah, they're all like people that we just love and that you fall in love with their personalities. So it's like sad.
This is also very sad. Look at how most of them are happy, and then as it goes on, like the hope and optimism drains out of their faces.
Literally.
Cheryl's is literally a slow decline.
I kind of felt like the energy of her like that. Like every time she came back, I just felt bad for her because I wanted her to win.
She's the easiest one to talk about because there is a challenge where she wins it so hard that I thought it was going to be undeniable.
Yeah.
That was on Canada vs. the World, her last time competing. It was that Traders Improv Challenge.
Yes.
She was incredible.
She was really good.
I was like, there's no way. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care what she wears on that runway. But then she came out. Do you remember this runway?
And she just wore that.
The dress wasn't great. Didn't fit great. Wasn't a great shape. But the worst was she had this little finger wave wig on. But it was like the shortest, tightest finger wave I've ever seen. It looked like a wig cap to swim in.
I remember that.
And everything was so unflattering that I wasn't happy about it, but I understood. Because Kennedy was the only other person that was really funny. That one was really hard.
Yeah.
Because it's like she did it to herself.
Right.
And it was the only runway like that of the season. It's like the one challenge she should have won.
And it makes me sad because she's such a sweetheart.
There's a lot of people rooting for her to be cast on the Down Under Versus the World, so she continues her trend of being on every Versus the World.
Oh, that would be funny. So, maybe she'll win that one.
Maybe it'll be like Jujubee, and the 4th time she will get a win.
Yeah. Because she always does well. I feel like she always does well when she's there, but like, I think they sleep on her.
On UK Versus the World, she wasn't there long enough to gather any information.
Well, yeah.
The problem is, like, what's actually gotten her out twice. And then the 3rd time she did make it to the finale. So, like, at least her placement improved.
Yeah.
You know, she got a better turnout. But the looks were both look challenges. The makeovers where she got eliminated the first time, and then it was the ball the second time.
Yeah.
She doesn't always... And, I mean, the reason why she didn't win that challenge that she should have won, that she did to herself, like, it was the look holding her back. It's like she has a disconnect with having any sort of ability to actually see what she put on looks like.
Yeah.
Pandora, I wish that we could retroactively go back and make her win the Snatch Game with Tatiana, have a double win. Because it was so perfect.
She was really good.
Her Carol Channing.
I know, I kind of is sad because I feel like she did that so good.
It's very
and then, like, yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that she hasn't won any challenges. Because I feel like I don't know, like, to me, like, she usually, like, I think she did really well in her initial season.
Yeah.
And, like...
I think that was her best turnout.
Yeah.
I think that's where there was still a fire in her, too. That's kind of what I've noticed. I mean, you know, I made the joke about the light going out. you know, in their eyes as this continues.
Well, for her, the second season, or when the first time she came back for All Stars, it definitely was out for her.
I mean, it doesn't really count. Like, it doesn't feel like those, you know, All Stars 1 really counts because they had a twist that was pretty unfair. But she definitely didn't help anything. She did, you know, she was Debbie
She never
Downer.
gave in to, like, working with
She was full Debbie
Mimi.
Downer.
Yeah.
When she came back on All Star 6, what I felt was, even though there was challenges, she did it very well. And her team won the commercial challenge. She just wasn't the individual winner. And then she was in the top for the American Horror Story acting.
Yeah.
You could say she could have won that one.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I felt like she was always holding herself back. Like, you could literally see a human being holding themselves back.
Yeah.
Like, not pushing. Or, like, you could tell that sometimes she had a thought, and she wasn't saying it out loud. She wasn't sharing it.
Yes.
And I think that was, like, to me, like, manifesting also in the challenges.
Yeah. She was very in her head, I thought, on All Stars. Cuckoo, it always makes me sad because I just love her so much.
She's like Vanjie to me, where, like, or like Alyssa. I just want to see her as her.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't care about what character she can do, this and that. The problem is with Drag Race that, you know, it's going to hold you back sometimes.
She, again, like, she just doesn't, like, it always comes to the look, I think. Like, she doesn't have, like, that taste level fully.
That first one.
That sounds so mean to say. Like, I don't, like, because she does, but she, like,
no,
yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Yeah, there is you could at least say there's a questionable taste level on all the seasons.
I mean, like, the first one, obviously, when she wore the cowgirl hat with the little booty
orange shorts.
Yeah, like, that was, like, girl.
Oh, I even did this beforehand. I forgot. I put on little...
Booty shorts?
No, basketball shorts to match.
Ah, wait.
But I don't even know if you can see it.
Striptease.
You can't see it. You can't see it anyway, so that's just for you. Yeah, that first one for the roller runway, one of the worst things. I mean, even if you had to put a look together that day, it was still no excuse.
Girl, what was going on there?
That's, like, it looked like a cry for help.
Yeah.
Maybe these girls can go to this new Drag Race experience in Chicago. Did you see this?
Ooh, no.
World of Wonder announced that there's going to be a new thing called Drag Race The Experience, and it's starting off in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be basically like an interactive Drag Race event is what it's supposed to be. So it's where you get to enter the workroom, you walk the main stage, you play Snatch Game, you get to be an Untucked.
What?
And then all these other little things too.
So is it like you're actually competing, or is it like just for fun?
It's for fun. It's like a escape room.
Oh, okay.
Like Drag Race. That type of thing.
It's kind of like
interactive, like
is it like almost like Universal Studios kind of thing where you're like going to see the set and all that?
Like go be on American Idol.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very that. The smaller benefits that are part of it, RuPaul's Drag Race Best Friend Scavenger Hunt.
Oh, wow.
The Dragulator, so you don't even have to show up in drag. It can just show you what you look like. I mean, that's the thing is, like, this isn't really...
So it's for
regular
fans,
people. Yeah. And then never before seen behind-the-scenes footage. So you're going to have to watch videos.
You can watch some stuff. A rate a queen.
So what does that mean, though? It just says rate a queen. Like,
who do you rate? Yeah.
Are you rating the other people you're...
I bet it has, like, or random Drag Race queens, and you, like, rate your favorites or something like that.
Either that, or... if you enter with a small group, like to enter the competition.
Maybe it's like a game you play.
And they probably use your Dragulator photos. That's how they would put your photo in. Tape your confessionals? Well, who's going to see that? Do I get a video at the end?
I wonder if it's like how those picture things, sometimes like you can take a picture and then like it'll email it to you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something like that. Like you can email.
But this is so involved. The whole thing should be taped, and it's like your episode.
You're building an episode. Yeah. Be a judgy Judy.
That doesn't make any sense. Now all of a sudden I'm the judge.
And who are you judging?
I already rated the queens.
Like,
right.
are your friends walking the runway and then you're judging them? Throw shade in the reading.
Write a mirror message. So I got eliminated already? I'm not getting eliminated. I made it to the end. I won. So, no, I'll skip that one.
It's just to do the experience,
it's just
I feel.
To do it,
yeah.
All of this is that.
Yeah.
Dance your padded ass off to curated playlists.
Okay, so I guess there's like a dance area.
It looks like it's just a dance floor with a big QR code on the screen.
Not the big QR
Or maybe it's like, let the music play and then you dance till RuPaul's on. Sip snacks. Or
Sip your snacks, sweetie.
Only stuff that, is like ice cream you can drink. Gravy.
Ew.
at the Gold Bar. Oh, they're bringing back the Gold Bar finally.
Okay.
But it's not in Untucked. It's a snack stand. Queen meet and greets. Some of the phrasing, the way they're saying it is so funny. It's not the natural way you would say that. It's like...
I feel like... Yeah, that's kind of...
I feel like you'd say meet your favorite queens, but like you can't even put the S at the end because it sounds like they're going to be stingy and only give you one queen. And like, who is it though? Because like,
meet and greets.
Is it going to be Serena Cha Cha or is it going to be Shea Coulee? Like,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, still though.
I would go, but...
Depending on how much it is.
Yeah.
I would do this if it was just a group of queens doing it together.
Yeah.
In drag.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun. I feel like this is this year's replacement of DragCon because they're not doing LA DragCon this year. So
maybe that's why they didn't do it because they had to like afford to build this.
Yeah. Well, also they referred to this as an experiment.
Really? Is it like an actual building or is it more of like a pop-up thing, do you think?
Well, I don't know for sure. It sounds like a pop-up. Let's get into our actual list, though.
Oh, they're all twinning
That was
with
a
the
little
wigs.
detour. Right, they said eliminated and blonde. Starting off with All Stars 1, there's 3 queens. We've already talked about Pandora, but her partner, Mimi I'm First, and then Tammy Brown also has never won a challenge.
Oh, that's sad.
Tammy is just there for a minute, so that's not a surprise. And she's not interested in
She
adjusting herself for the rules for the challenges.
Yeah, I don't think she takes the rules seriously enough to like actually win. Like,
right. We want to see her come and beat Tammy. And that's it. And Mimi comes in to just cause drama, and that's it.
Also to lift people over her shoulder, but...
Right, and give us that amazing episode 1 Untucked. You, Mimi I'm First. Don't attack my fans. From what I've seen, you don't have very many. So
lips
iconic.
on the eyes.
What's that?
Me.
What's that from?
Her wearing lips on the eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, the way you said it was almost like a lyric or like a quote.
I was singing it.
I'm like, oh, who said that in that fight? Only 2 queens from All Stars 3, Milk and Thorgy Thor. Thorgy is one of those ones that's crazy, kind of like a Pandora, where she was the runner-up a lot.
I'm actually shocked.
I hope when she comes back a 3rd time, she finally gets the redemption and gets a win.
Yeah.
Because I really like her.
Yeah, because they kind of played with her when she came back for All Stars, I thought.
She kind of played herself.
But the Stevie Nicks, I think they...
No, I don't want to hear it. I saw a clip of Lucy Lawless do Stevie Nicks on SNL not that long ago. It's really old, though, like the clip is. And it was so funny.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like she could have made it funny. I feel like they didn't let her do it.
In what way?
They told her that her name was Larry, and she was like, hey. No, but, like, I thought it was good, but I feel like, I don't know. It could have... Like, I guess she could have gone further with it.
She could have just tried a little harder.
But she could have been, like, a witch.
And not immediately said, this is not fair, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure she picked it. So. But she didn't know what it was going to be for, and she didn't get to be involved in the writing process. What about Milk? Milk has iconic looks and moments on the show, but in terms of the actual challenges, she's never been a standout to me.
Yeah.
I can't think of any that...
I like her
she even came close.
Talent. When she did
did?
When she did the Velcro outfit.
Yeah. I like that idea. I just didn't like the song. Next, All Stars 4. Now we have 3. Gia Gunn, I'm in Canada. Farrah Moan, and Jasmine Masters. Jasmine is a lot like Tammy, where, like, she don't care.
Yeah.
Like, she's funny as her. And, again, like Cuckoo, that's all we want. What do you think about Farrah?
It's sad.
She gets in her own way.
Yeah, I think she just gets a little nervous.
She blocks her own blessings.
That was really sad when she came back for All Stars.
Quit that nervous boring. That's one of my favorite quotes ever. Jennifer Lewis telling her that.
That was funny.
I say that to myself sometimes, except for, like, the sad. I change the boring to sad. Like, quit that sad you know, like when I'm getting in my own head. Gia is an icon of all icons, and should have been double saved with Naomi for that lip sync.
Yeah.
And should have been in the top for the talent show. They did
I feel like she's done a lot, like, she's had a lot of good moments.
When she does shine, they're, like, safe.
Yeah.
I honestly think she should have been top 2 for the talent show.
That was really good.
They don't reward stuff that's not funny often, though.
Yeah.
For the talent.
They want the flash and the bang.
But, she's one of those girls that has that curse of being eliminated at the same challenge every time. She's always eliminated at Snatch Game.
Oh, yes.
Next, All Stars 5. Just 2 queens. Mariah Paris Balenciaga and Blair Sinclair. Mariah should have also won the talent show. Still one of the most impactful and best talent shows we've ever seen.
It was so good. It was so well done.
And if she would have won that instead of India, her trajectory probably would have seen her in a few more episodes. It would have been nice because she's so funny in the workroom.
Yeah.
Blair probably would have won at least one challenge if they had 2 winners per week.
She was really good when she came back for All Stars. I think if she came back again, I think she would slay it.
Yeah, she got out at the roast when she's flipping through the pages.
Yeah.
That's an iconic moment, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of her looks were really iconic. Her
she
runway
has
was
really
next
good
level.
looks, yeah.
Yeah. Next, All Star 6. That's actually our biggest cast ever, and it's surprising that there's just 3, and one of them Pandora, Serena Cha-Cha, Jiggly Caliente, and Pandora.
Oh, Jiggly, rest in peace.
Right. She did slay her lip syncs, though, on that, like, the tournament at the end. Getting to see her do the In Vogue, For Your Mind, was so good.
She was really good.
I would actually say one of the best... in that, this is not shade at all, one of the best Janet Jackson performances ever, that Free Your Mind lip sync.
Yeah.
Because she is a huge Janet fan, and she, even though it was in Vogue, she still can't help but naturally move like Janet.
Yeah.
And we've never really got to see her do that.
Right. Yeah, that was a fierce lip sync.
Serena, she blocks her own blessings as well.
Yeah.
That talent show.
She's just, yeah.
Her idea of art sometimes is soft sculpture. Gets a little bit lost in translation.
Yeah.
Wasn't her song on the talent show about hair? And
she had the wigs.
And the wigs were there, but she didn't touch them.
Yeah, she didn't
at all.
Yeah.
She was saying that she's styling a wig in the song or something, and then ignored them.
Yeah.
Like just danced.
Yeah, she was just dancing around them.
And then Pandora, like a curse, got, her shining moment that everyone remembers is Snatch Game, and then she got eliminated at the Snatch Game. She did bomb Snatch Game, though, as Kim Cattrall, which is a pretty easy character, for, on a surface level for anyone.
And it was sad, too, because she did so well at Snatch Game before.
I just feel like she was holding something, like holding herself back.
Yes, I agree.
I could see her holding herself back.
I felt like that.
When someone's got a real tight mouth?
Yeah.
White people get this a lot, where just, like that kind of energy.
Yes.
Next, All Stars 8. We've got Monica Beverly Hills, Naysha Lopez, and Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Oh, yes.
Kasha's the only person up here that's ever been in the top, I think, actually. On her first time around, Kasha should have won that Glamazon Rusical.
Yeah.
She was hilarious and was the best one.
Yes.
She was the star of that.
The Glamazonian Airways.
Yeah.
That
wig and that face.
She was good in that.
And she scatted.
And she knew the words, because that was the thing with that one. Didn't a lot of people
Ginger
not know
won
the
because
words.
she was team captain.
Yeah.
Set up. Because they told her,
history repeats itself.
Right, I know. They tell her that her dress was, didn't make sense for, airplane, because they were supposed to look like they're jet-setting eleganza or whatever. Yeah. She showed up in, just a black and white dress.
Yeah, I think that was...
dress. But Ginger also wore a teal cocktail dress. It made no sense for it either. Yeah, she won. What?
Monica should have won for
Not a soaking clock. Naysha is one of the rare, lots of legendary Miss Continentals.
Yeah.
Like Sasha Colby, Brooklyn Heights. They typically do well. She just can't. Drag Race is not her thing, though. Continental, though, is a pageant that is more about the look. Like the beauty. Yeah. And she has that. But Drag Race isn't really about that.
True, because they want you to be funny. And I guess that's not really a thing with pageant.
And with Drag Race, there are still queens that manage to not be, funny queens. But, you still got to be able to, give us your personality right away, Mm-hmm. And I think that she...
And it's acting, too. It's more than just,
I think that's what she went out on that SNL challenge.
Yeah. I think that is kind of her struggle, is, those...
She is one of those actresses that's, she thinks funny is yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just talks loud.
Right. And that's funny to her.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's pretty people problems. And I'm not going to feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
She is a Miss Continental.
Right.
And she is beautiful, and she's been her whole life. So she's not...
Right.
What is she... Oh.
At least she has that.
If you look like that, you don't have to be funny.
Yeah.
I had to be funny as a defense mechanism.
Right.
It's just trauma. Moving on to UK versus the World, Cheryl, and then the other 3 are from UK versus the World 2, which it's Arantxa, Jombers, and Gauthi. Jombers is surprising because she made it to the end on her season.
Yeah.
But she didn't win nothing.
And I feel like she was in the top a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. She also was somebody that just, didn't always have all the pieces together. But in an opposite way from somebody like how we were just talking about Naysha, the personality just oozes.
Yes.
Like, you want to reward her just for that.
Because I feel like with her, like, she
Great energy.
really won in the confessionals. Like, she made it far, and I think she kind of won over personality-wise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love to be in the room with her. I feel like we'd all have better energy.
Yeah. Because I always thought it was funny, like, she kind of thinks of herself as more of, like, the fashion queen.
Now, she's painfully misdirected on what she delivers.
That's what I'm like. I always thought, like, she's funny to me, but not, like, I think she thinks she's more fashion than she is.
It's not as bad as Ginger coming in that toad look saying that, but, it is also like, what?
I mean, her looks always deliver.
But you have a pot of gold on your head.
Right. She has too warm of a personality to be that, like, stone cold
High fashion.
Yeah.
Arancha's like that, too. I don't know if she's necessarily funny, because she's not done well at those challenges. But she's so lovely.
She just has charisma and, like, just seems really sweet.
Yeah, very much caretaker
Yes.
energy, too. Again, like, not great in a competition, because if you're the girl that's gathering every person that's crying and breaking down, when are you going to have time to get it together? And then Gothy is just one of the... There's a weird trend on UK where every once in a while we'll get, like, the quietest queen you've ever met in your life.
Yes. Wait, that's actually so true.
Yeah, she's the OG.
I think of, like, Starlet.
Uh-huh. And also, that's funny because UK is the loudest.
Yes.
Yet they also...
They're like, let's throw in this very quiet queen that doesn't say any words.
You think we're too camp, too loud, too funny?
When she was back for Versus the World, I really did, like, fall for her personality because she is just so sweet. And I think you just feel bad for her because, like, you do want her to do well. But I think she just kind of gets in her own way a little bit.
I just think anytime you're competing for something, you gotta have a little bit more of a force, like...
confidence.
Like, aggressive energy in some type of way,
Yeah.
And I don't think her drag has that, and I don't think she as a person has that. And that's fine,
Yeah.
but just doesn't work for competing.
Yeah.
Next, Canada versus the world. There's 4 queens here, Cheryl once again being one of them, for the final time. And then we've got Stephanie Prince.
I love Stephanie.
From the first Canada versus the world. And La Kahina was from the second one, right?
Yes.
Because she was first out on the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because she was first out twice. And then Tainomi Banks.
I don't even remember her coming back.
She was only in the one episode. And Stephanie was first out on the first world. So 2 first outs. It's like, well, yeah, if you bombed again.
I do remember. I loved Stephanie though.
Right, and she was so charming and had some standout moments, especially standout runways on her season. Mm-hmm. But she didn't get to show them. One. Got to be ready on those little 6-episode seasons because you could be out in a second.
That's what's hard with the Versus the World. They just go by so quick.
Mm-hmm. Tainomi did better, but she's also like an amazing performer, but not a loud person, at least when it comes to the challenges. Although I feel like she is more lively in the workroom than she is in the challenges.
And even in the confessionals.
Yeah. This picture's hilarious. It looks like they just told her she didn't win again.
No, literally, she looks pissed.
It was actually a very weird presentation for the ball that she went out on. This is Paquita from España. They had filmed All Stars before her first season had aired, like a Lydia moment type of thing. I don't think quite as fast, but...
She didn't get a full glow up.
Yeah, she didn't have that time.
Yeah.
Like, even that summer between type of thing. I feel like she needed that.
That's hard, like, when they pull them in so quick. Like, I do think, like, Lydia did pretty good for being pulled on so quick.
Yeah. Lydia is, like, the exception.
They don't really have time to fully, like, grow, almost,
Right. Even if, like, for the queens that did amazing last time, just didn't get the crown or something.
Right.
Or, like, just happened to be runner-up. There's not enough time for the judges to miss you.
Yeah.
And why you're good. And so it's like...
It's like you're back.
You're good, and that's nice.
Yeah.
But this girl over here, popped. Next, the season with the most is the most recent All-Star season. We have 6 queens. It's also the biggest cast. There's 18 queens. But out of those 18, 6 of them had no wins either time. We've got Phoenix, Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, Kerri Colby, Alyssa Hunter, both from 14, and Acid Betty and Cuckoo, both from season 8.
On this, I'm really shocked that Acid Betty has never won a challenge.
She should have definitely won that Wicked challenge.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with that. That was her and Cynthia, right?
No, that was her and Denali.
Oh, duh. I think I liked Cynthia's, though, too. I think I actually liked everybody's except for the one.
I liked Alyssa's. Alyssa could have won that one for me. Actually, like, it was clear that they wanted to have a duo win But even if they were judged individually, like, to me, my top 2 would actually be Acid and Alyssa's. They were both the evil witch, though.
Yes.
But if it was a good and bad, it should be Acid and Denali.
Yeah.
Kerri had some of the same issues she had the first time, where, like, she's giving it to us in the workroom, in confessional.
Mm-hmm.
She read the dog out of those girls in confessional right before the roast challenge.
Yeah.
And then she starts the roast rap and chooses not to do it.
Yeah.
That was mind-blowing.
I still don't get why she did that.
Her monologue she did in confessional was hilarious. I was screaming at the TV.
Yeah.
She was like, this one's ugly. This one's this one's
Literally.
that. This one looks like a man.
That would have been funny if she even just said it just like that. Like,
it was so funny the way she said that, but she wasn't trying, you know?
Yeah.
What she did deliver was misguided.
I know, I don't know why she thought, like, that was the time to do something
To take the
totally
high road.
different and, like, yeah.
The rap and roast is when you're going to say, I'm going to keep it classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like shot herself in the foot. Self-sabotage,
Yeah.
for sure. Nicole was the workroom. Like, she was amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to see her back.
She won over the fans.
Yeah, she
for
won
sure.
the hearts. And Alyssa, especially the way she stood up to Diabetti, I felt like I got to know her better in that, even though it made me upset with Dia, it made me understand her more.
Yeah.
That was nice. And it was great to catch up with Phoenix, but I would say actually out of all these folks, Phoenix is the one that never even came close to winning the challenge. Acid's the only one I feel like that was out and out robbed of a win because she's so consistent. But she also didn't vote for herself sometimes, you know, like she didn't give herself points.
I know, in the end, when, like, I thought it was nice when she, like, did that thing for Cynthia and, like, tried to get everyone to vote for her.
I thought that was also misguided.
I just think, yeah, I'm like, don't, like, put yourself out of the competition. Like, you're a really talented queen, too, and deserve it, too.
It's nice, but without purpose.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even, like, you're not even being able to reflect on the performances. Your performance.
Right.
And the other girls.
I'm like, you're back here, like, you're back in the competition, too, to win.
Right.
Like,
right. She wasn't playing to win. She wasn't playing to do that. And she
I think
honestly,
she did just want to come back and, like...
She did great in all 3 challenges.
Yeah.
Like, she could, if she was in the top for all 3 of those, I wouldn't have been mad.
I would have loved to see her come back or, like, make it to the, like, the next level or whatever. Like, I don't know.
She
like,
wasn't fighting for it.
Like, I was happy for Cynthia in the moment, but, like, I mean, she didn't go
It did make
any
sense in the
further.
competition.
Yeah, like...
She was out of it, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if Acid would have made it to the next level, she actually might have gone
She
further.
could.
Yeah.
She also got eliminated in Snatch Game, though. That was that first one when they came together.
But maybe she would have had growth now.
Next was 3 on France. This is actually probably the most surprising lineup because Moon and Big Bertha.
My fave.
Who, Bertha especially, did so great on her first time around.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like she's been in the top a lot.
It's always surprising that she didn't win a challenge on her first time around. The second time, you know, she did struggle.
Yeah.
And then Moon was super consistent the first time around, and second time around, even more consistent. You know, like,
it's just
really
crazy
delivered.
with how good the looks were.
And how iconic they are as characters. Like, they kind of... And I said that about Moon in terms of not making the finale, not getting wins at the time, but, like, she really kind of almost breaks the mold and makes you recontextualize what winning means in terms of... Even winning a challenge, I'm talking about, not the season. You know, like, just winning a challenge, does that even matter?
Right.
Because with what... If you watch that season, it doesn't matter.
Literally.
For her, at all.
It doesn't mean that...
She still was the girl that got this, like... Besides Mami Wada, when they all did their entrance, got the biggest reaction from the audience. Again.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to her 2 times.
She became a fan fave for sure.
She already was.
I mean, she already was, but for
like,
sure.
The fact that happened twice, like, that shouldn't have happened again.
Yeah. Well, her looks were just so good.
And there's something about how raw she is as a human being. How
She's
deep,
just so sweet.
How deep we feel like we know her.
Yeah. Yeah, she does open up a lot to the camera, and I love that.
Now, Magnetica has some iconic looks, especially that first time around, and I felt like she was cut way too short the first time. This time, she bombed the talent again. She got a second chance. You know, she did make it past 1 episode, and I think this time it was like, well, okay, maybe, you know, there are some things. I think there's things with, especially the looks.
I know, because her looks are always so fierce, but I think it's like the attention to detail.
Yes,
like, it's like the little things. Like, even just in this picture.
Yeah, the ear.
The ear, like, showing, like, I mean, if you're going to paint yourself, like, a color, like...
And she had a bodysuit that was supposed to be her skin that didn't match, and that happened a couple times just in this season.
And that's, like, crazy, too, because, like, that's one of her things is to paint, like, the blue and, like, the fun different colors, so it's, like, you'd think she would have that down.
Right.
Like, getting the colors right, so...
I think it, you know... that maybe it's the time restraint of trying to do all that and how elaborate her looks are with getting ready for the competition. Or it could be also, I would definitely guess, based on the talent show, that she gets in her own head, and, like, gets lost.
Yeah.
I got lost. And then finally, we're to the most recent season. Slaysian Royale. Ivory Glaze, Something Wong, and Madame Yoko. I would say Something Wong is the most obvious, like, in terms of repeating the same thing again.
Yeah.
Just
she didn't have that much growth, I felt like.
Not growth, and doesn't have the ability to reflect and step back and take a look at what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like, she has an idea and runs with it, and especially on her season, the Vivian and some of the girls, like, flat out tell her in multiple challenges, hey, here's a problem, da-da-da. And she just ignores it.
I feel like she has really fun ideas, but, like, the execution isn't always there.
In the girl group, a complete disconnect from what is actually happening in the room.
I was confused because she was acting like she was, like, the choreo one. And I'm like, I would not think to, like, for her to be the choreographer.
It still doesn't make sense to me that she put the choreo together, yet she was the one that was the stiffest and not getting not getting the moves natural. Like, you put that together,
like,
and you look the worst in the lineup.
Yeah.
Madame Yoko wasn't there long enough, but she did struggle with the looks.
Yeah. I think she just struggled coming out of her personality
being
too.
Quiet. Yeah. She was very quiet on her season too. And then Ivory, especially her elimination and her talking about her journey since her season, Ivory felt like she wasn't mentally ready to, like, compete. That's what it seemed like to me. The way the timeline fell with her original season, it's like she's still trying to work through
that would be so much. Like, that would be so hard. I don't know how she did that.
It's hard to know, too. Sometimes you think you're over it, you've moved on, and sometimes it takes something to, like, happen to be like, oh, that's still a problem.
Right.
You know? But I do see a world where Ivory could compete and be a strong contender. And
I hope she gets a chance to come back, because I do love her personality. I think if she, was given the chance to come back again, I think she would, like, in maybe a couple of years or something.
Come back more competitive.
Yeah.
Because, like, on this season, I wasn't inspired by many of the looks. But I've loved all the stuff she's done online over the past couple years.
Yeah.
And she had some great looks on her season. Her entrance was, like, the most camp, adorable, sleeping look.
Yeah.
Who's, like, the ultimate robbed of winning a challenge queen?
I would say maybe Pandora.
The first name that popped to me was Thorgy.
Thorgy.
And actually Moan, too.
Actually, Thorgy might take the cake.
Yeah.
Because, like, her original season, like, I wouldn't say she was necessarily robbed, but I feel like with competing against Bob, like, they were both so good. It was hard. Like,
and there's challenges where if she won instead of Bob, I wouldn't have been mad at it.
Yeah.
Moon is the same type of thing.
Also, yeah.
But I'm not worried about that for Moon, because I feel like she doesn't need it. Not that Thorgy needs it, but you know that bitch wants it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she kind of does need it.
Mentally, yeah.
I think for her own,
just for relief,
for her own self, I think she would love that. Like,
right. I feel like Cheryl's like that too. I would love
Cheryl
to
too.
See it You remember when Juju on her fourth? It was her third time at the time, so that's not great for them. But Juju did do it 4 times. But on her third time, when she finally got her first win, her reaction to that is the most precious thing, because she just sobs.
Oh, yeah.
And then says she's holding carrots, and she says at the end to RuPaul, "I want a carrot."
Wait, yes.
What an icon.
See, I feel like that'll happen to Cheryl. I think she'll come back again.
And Michelle loves her. So if she goes on Down Under versus the World like people want, hopefully they ask her.
Cheryl randomly commented on my TikTok the other day.
Oh, called you again?
Yeah. It was a video of me doing Kim Richards, a drag performance as Kim Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
What were you doing? A monologue?
Yeah, it was like just a bunch of like clips, and she commented on it.
Don't talk about the husband. Well, talk below in the comments who you think is the ultimate robbed queen of a win.
Yeehaw!
I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us.